Did you start? We're gonna have to go back to a countdown. You're not even winking or anything. There's a lady with a baby coming. Ooh, what will I say? Hi everybody, welcome to another Beer with a Queer. I don't know if these are actually connected, so I don't know if you're hearing me clear or not. And I'll hear about it if you don't. We have, first of all, happy beginning of Black History Month. And I'd like to honor that as long as we still have that. And by that, I mean history. Who knows what we're keeping anymore. All right, we have, I think, one of the last beers that Ralph has sent us, the Feisty Redhead. How you doing? Feisty Redhead. Oh,
to be clear, he sent that to me.
That makes sense. I wasn't sure how this would be. It's a Hop Fusion Ale Works. It's from Fort Worth, Texas. But it is a hibiscus cherry blonde, orange blossom honey, raw piloncillo, and pure Mexican vanilla aged on hibiscus and cherries. So it could be delicious. It's also, by the way, 8.64% alcohol by volume in a tiny ass can. And I'm finishing putting the deck back together today, so we'll see how straight that goes. Just how straight this goes. What? All right. Ooh, it smells alcoholic. Okay. Here's the thing. He sent this to us a while ago. It could have been sitting for too long, or it could just be a skunky type beer. I think at the 8-something%, it's got too much flavor going on. I don't get the hibiscus, the cherry. I get a little sweetness, and then I just get skunkiness. So anyway, not my favorite Feisty Redhead, but he is. It's you, the guy behind the camera. No, it's not getting better every sip. I thought it might. Okay, what to talk? It's cold today. It's like 53. I really thought it was going to be in the 40s when I said that, but a Florida 53 is a other place 12. Okay, it's cold here. Exciting news to announce to everybody. Beer with a Queer is going live again, but this time at the Edinburgh Fringe. What? Scotland? Shut up! Don't shut up! Keep talking to me in that Scottish bruh. Oh my God! Am I gonna wear a kilt? Probably not. Will Matt wear a kilt? Yeah, he will.
Absolutely.
Are we both gonna be without underwear? Maybe. Depends on how cold it is there.
Well, I'm not wearing underwear today, so.
White shorts. Yeah, that's exciting news. Beer with a Queer, I've done it at the Tampa Fringe Festival before. I did a live show. And if some of you are like, Jeff, how could you even make it a live show? That's a great question. I break it into segments, but this time I'm adding in my previous one-man show, Beige Glitter, Gay But Not Good at It. So I'm breaking that into 3 segments in it, and then in between those 3 segments, I'm going to have a Q&A with the audience. I'm going to interview somebody. We're going to try different beers that are local to Edinburgh and Scotland and the UK. It's going to be amazing. And are you wondering, like, Jeff, what does it take to get to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival? Also, what is a Fringe Festival? Because I have a feeling some of you homosexuals are thinking like a Western Fringe, right? Like a Tex West Fringe, like something on a jacket. That's not what I'm talking about. It's not a festival of Fringe. That'd be weird. But if the wind blows, it'd be awesome. No, Fringe Festival is like, imagine like a Broadway play, right? Incredible, worked out, thought out. Now imagine a conceptual version of that will never be on Broadway, and that is what goes at Fringe Festivals. Stand-up comedy. Hannah Gatsby's Nanette won the Edinburgh Fringe one year. So stand-up comedy is there. Jugglers are there. Puppetry of the Penis debuted at Edinburgh Fringe. If you can think it, you can put it on stage there. It's amazing. So Edinburgh Fringe is one of the biggest one. 3 million people go into town for it. And so I'm bringing Beer with a Queer live this year. Very exciting. It'll be in August. And my tassels were hidden. Now, your next question is, Jeff, how do you get to Edinburgh Fringe? What does it take to get a show there? And the answer is chutzpah, moxie, and just a lot. Oh my God. So you need to find a venue that wants you. I have found two because the show's amazing. Find a venue that wants you. You got to pay them to rent the venue. Then you're getting all of the tickets that get sold, which is kind of cool. But then you got to budget out, like, how many tickets do I need to sell to each show? And then are you doing a full run, which I am, the whole month of August? That's like 21 to 27 shows, depending on the venue. And then after that, you got to find a place to stay. And those aren't cheap. Anybody, if you want a reference, think of how prices go up P-Town Bear Week, right? Now imagine that times 2 more. That's what Edinburgh Fringe happens with prices on trying to find a place. You need to find a place to stay. You need to get to Scotland because you can't just drive there, Carla. And then you got to promote the show, and you got to figure that out. And then you got to keep promoting it. And during the festival, you got to hand out flyers to people to try to get them to come to the show because you got to hit that number of seats so you can make it break even a little bit. And so I say all of that to say, prior to me going, I will be doing a Beer with a Queer live show locally. Please come out too, because that money will be going to getting this to Edinburgh. And basically by getting to, I mean paying back my credit card bills of me trying to get there. And also, there will be sponsorship opportunities, Skittle Squad. I've already talked to you guys. But if you think you have something that would do well from me mentioning a thank you to you and maybe being on a flyer on an international audience of 3 million people, not 300 million, that'd be a lot of people. There's 300 million people there. Then, I don't know, get at me with it. Maybe I'll do a GoFundMe. I don't know how to set those up, but other people do. And if you've never been to a Fringe Festival, go to Edinburgh. Or if you want to spend less money and you live locally in Florida, find a local one. Tampa Fringe Festival is going to be a couple months away. And there are these homophobic ass birds. There are 2, I don't know if you guys can hear them, but we hear them. There are 2 friends of Beer with the Queer that are doing shows at this year's Tampa Fringe. Please check out Steve Miller's show and Clark Brooks' show. Or check out Clark Brooks' show and then just tell him to say hi to Steve Miller for you. Either one of those work. And stay tuned because we will be talking more about getting Beer with the Queer to Edinburgh Fringe. I'm very excited. More excited than finishing this beer.
Well, we're not done. There is a question that nope. There's a question that is coming in from the audience.
Oh, okay.
And they're asking,
yes,
if Edinburgh Fringe is so expensive, why are you going?
Okay, well, we weren't ready to field questions. Edinburgh Fringe is also it's the ultimate place to be able to show off a show. Besides the fact that it's packed with industry people, for me personally, it's a bit of a full circle moment. 20 years ago, maybe just under 18 years ago, I went to Scotland for the first time. Went to Edinburgh, fell in love with it. Happened to be there during Fringe. Took friends back the next year. My friends and I absolutely fell in love with Fringe even more. We went to see a bunch of shows. This is a real kind of full circle moment for me going to see it, to getting to perform at it, but also the opportunities that can arise from it and getting your name out there to more people. And who knows, maybe a UK tour. I know a lot of you want me to do a show in London. I'm working on it, and maybe this can help. And also, my man keeps telling me it might help your career. Let's just do it. So
I've never said that.
And also, I'm not going to lie, Edinburgh is one of my top 3 cities of all time that I've ever been to. So I can't wait to go back, and I can't wait to show Matt Edinburgh. I absolutely love it. Did that answer your question, caller?
Caller says yes.
Caller says yes. All right, well, that is another Beer with the Queer from this feisty redhead and that feisty redhead. I want to say thank you, and new episodes of Serving You come out this week.